7 hours door to door. And then I would go, oh, I miss it, But now, if I miss it, I can just, it's like I said, 3 hours. So, but there's nothing really so much that I miss. No, to be honest, just my friends and family.
And you're starting the Animal People Alliance in Mexico next, right?
Yeah, we hope it's not as easy as I mean, India wasn't easy, but we're in the process of trying to find land and someone who is knowledgeable about, because it's so complicated with the type of land. I mean, I'm learning a lot. Fucked up here. Okay, sorry.
That's
Okay.
okay. You could swear all you want. So it's not as easy in Mexico or in any new country.
No, because it involves like land parcels and a lot of land, because each donkey requires like a lot more land than you would think. I forgot what the number is because I have it written down somewhere. So it's like buying 50 acres somewhere that, is it sustainable? Do I, I mean, it's just it's not as easy as I thought it would be easy, but it's not as easy as India or Thailand for sure.
Wow. Yeah, you would think, I don't know, you would think India might be the most difficult or Thailand, I would think.
No, 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 because this involves like something that I have known nothing about. I mean, and I'm depending on people uh, that know about sustainable ranching to help me. I'm learning, but it's like going out and trying to find. Uh, I mean, I'm would love to find land near San Miguel de Allende because there's lots of Americans and expats there, and a lot of people go there as tourists. So I'm thinking, well, that would be great because they could come and volunteer or donate or whatever. So it's like putting together a puzzle.
Interesting. Do you feel one of the four Go-Go's albums is, not necessarily your favorite, but just the most well written, produced? Like, do you have a favorite of the just from start to finish that you think is just the best cohesive body of work?
Um, well, of course, Beauty and the Beat. But I'd have to say that my favorite of the four is probably God Bless the Go-Go's, which I think is a really great, solid album. Amazing songwriting, great production. I actually like the way I sound on that album as opposed to Beauty and the Beat. I think I sound like a chipmunk because everything is sort of sped up. But yeah, God Bless the Go-Go's, I'd say.
I like it. Is this true? Because I've read it on the internet, and if you read something on the internet, of course it's true, Belinda. But is it true that your EP last year, Kismet, was not necessarily in the works, and that it's because your son ran into Diane Warren at a coffee shop in LA, and she said, "Let's call your mother," and here we are.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh
Actually,
wow.
that's why it's called Kismet, because I was planning on pretty much, well, retiring, and I get this FaceTime call, and there's Diane from my son, but it's Diane's face, and she's going, "What are you doing?" She's pretty intense, and she goes, "Get down to the studio. I have some hits for you." And I was like, "Okay, well, you don't say no to Diane Warren." So it was totally unexpected, that whole EP.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it was funny because when she played me the first song, I mean, I'm so picky, and I was afraid that I would that she was going to play me something that I didn't like, and then I'd have to say, "Oh no, it's not for me," that kind of thing. But every single song she had in mind for me, I loved. So it just was one of those things. It was meant to happen.
Wow. Well, maybe you'll do some more recording now. Maybe this has like sparked the
I do have something that I started at the beginning of the pandemic that is now finished. That'll probably be out next year. I'm hoping. We'll see.
amazing.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to some young girl or woman that's home listening that, wants a career like yours, either in a band like the Go-Go's or solo? I mean, you're still standing all these decades later.
Right. I would say, well, I think we were like mini manifestors. We just manifested something against all odds because we had no idea what we were doing. And within 3 years, we're like the biggest thing in America anyway. So I would say, um, work hard. It's like, it's belief in oneself, and don't ever compromise or sell out. Just always stick to your guns on things and ideas.
That's great advice. Do you have anyone you're looking forward to seeing at Coachella? Maybe take some
Oh,
time to see some of
Gaga.
these.
Oh, Gaga for sure. Because I've never seen her live, and I'm a huge fan. Missy Elliott, I love, who I'm excited about. I think we have the best night, to be
You
perfectly
do. You
honest.
definitely
I think we
do.
do. I love Green Day, but I don't know if, I mean, maybe I'll stay the next day to see them. I love Prodigy, and they're on the same night as us. So I think we have some, and there's plenty of people I have no idea who they are. But then I started Googling and I'm going, oh my God, they're huge. So that's, I guess that's just a generational thing.
There's a lot of people that I don't know either. I knew you, Green Day, Missy Elliott, and Gaga.
I didn't know who Mustard was. Everybody's like, who is Mustard? And I was like, who is Mustard? And then I looked it up, and he's like a huge DJ, producer, artist, like 27 million, hits on YouTube, or 200 million hits on YouTube. So Mustard's huge, and he's on our stage too.
See, I didn't know that. There you go.
Yeah.
Would you ever, as we wrap up, I know you're busy with the Animal People Alliance, but would you ever, there are all these, new females, like we said, like Chapel Rowan and Taylor, and like people really are breaking out, but you don't really see any new girl groups, like all girls that are like playing instruments and writing their songs. In your spare time, would you ever have any interest in, maybe get your bandmates together and maybe kind of go on search of like the next Go-Go's, like the new, there'll never be another Go-Go's, but like let's put together an all-girl group here of young females that can write their music and play their instruments.
Actually, we tried that. It was about 20 years ago. And Disney wanted us to do that. And there was some really, I mean, there's so much talent out there. And then it was everybody sort of was lost. Disney lost interest for some reason. I forgot how it ended. I don't think it ended very well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'd be really hard to get us all to focus and do something like that. But there's like bands like the Lindas, who I think are great and up and coming. I think it's just a matter of time. There's plenty of talent out there.
There is plenty of talent out there. Well, I will share this link December 12th, the Animal People Alliance. I will be there. I really appreciate this. Like I said, we have to give a huge shout out to Ken because, like I said, I've been a fan since day one. So this is my
Thank you so
job, but
much.
this is a personal one for me. So I really appreciate this.
Oh, thank you so much for talking to me. It's great. And I'll see you on the December 12th. And please, if I'm walking by you, please stop me.
I am. I'm going to come.
All over the place.
I'm going to come to the meet and greet, and I'm going to bring a bunch of people too.
Okay, great. Okay,
like you said,
great.
it's for a very good cause. So everyone should support this. I'll share the link with everyone. And thank you for all the work you do. And thank you for all the work you do with the LGBTQIA community too.
Oh, thank you so much. That's
Thank
great.
you. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks, Belinda.
Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.